Learn more at realmushrooms.com/pet today. Use the code FOREVER30 to receive 30% off your first purchase with Real Mushrooms. Choose Real Mushroom supplements because your pet deserves nothing but the best nature has to offer. That's realmushrooms.com/pet.
The information provided on the Forever Young Show by its host or sponsors is for educational and personal alternatives. Statements have not been established by the Food and Drug Administration. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Welcome to the Forever Young Radio Show. Over the past 2 decades, we have had the opportunity to serve and help so many listeners. We do that by bringing on respected educators in all fields of health and wellness. We pride ourselves on keeping consumers in the know about our ever-changing healthcare system and ways to support the body. Each week, with the help of our special guests and experts, we have one goal in mind, and that's to ensure every listener has the most up-to-date information on ways to support all aspects of health. Now, here's your host.
Hello, everyone. So glad you could join us today right here on Forever Young. If it's the first time you've come across our show, whether it be on the traditional radio dial, Sirius XM 131, or any of our wonderful podcast platforms, thank you so much for finding us. Been here for over 2 decades, and we show up each and every week with the hopes of informing and educating every listener on healthier lifestyle options and good quality science-based information. If you'd like to learn more about the show, it's very easy to do so. Please visit our website. That's foreveryoungradio.com. Again, foreveryoungradio.com. And there you can listen to past shows, read articles. Today, we have a very special, fantastic returning guest. That is clinical nutritionist, author, and AlloLife founder, Karen Masterson Cook. Karen spent decades counseling patients in medical clinics, and her internship was at the Livingston Clinic with the world-renowned immunologist, Dr. Virginia Livingston, MD. Welcome, Karen. I tell you, the topic is a good one, addressing pain in the body and the relationship to autoimmunity and more, including how health, Allo, and especially AlloLife products have been so supportive and helpful. In my opinion, AlloLife is a great place to start for anybody out there wanting to feel better, getting their health back on track, and really they can just add it simply to their existing health program for even better results.
Thanks, Kelly, and listeners. It's great to be with you. And the fact of life is that all people experience pain. It's a signal. We know this, that something's not quite right and needs addressing. A type of SOS to take health action first, like I always do, to solve the pain issue, not always, not just blindly taking a pharmaceutical drug or over the counter that temporarily covers it up or attempts to. There are different types of pain for sure, yet the tips we share are truly, truly universal. I found that when I had excruciating pain due to sciatica pinched nerve, the drugs did nothing. And I was forced to ice the injury, which helped the swelling and the pain. And I learned on my own new stretch and butt firming exercises called the fours, plus using lots of the AlloLife Advanced Body Heat Sports Rub. It works like no other product with aloe and herbal extracts of arnica, white nettle, horse chestnut, herbs that are unique for bruising, muscle strain, and arthritic, and even menstrual cramps and phantom pain seem to feel a little bit better. Once again, that's Body Heat Sports Rub, 20 years on the market. And I slowly but surely, my sciatica pain improved. And I also kicked up a few of my other vitamins also, like vitamin C and B complex, E, including aloe and fish oil, my favorites, lowering inflammation in the body naturally. And the pain lessened and lessened. Be preventative with your health, friends, with AlloLife products that help in hundreds of ways. Over the years, AlloLife has sponsored many athletes, including runners, track and field stars like Monica Brandt, and so many others, people who do off-road biking and more. And it's amazing how they'll actually apply the body heat before they exercise, Kelly. And then after their run, and it can be for, many, many miles, they will apply it again. And I know for myself, I do the same thing when I'm working out in the yard. I love using it more when I'm really lifting weights or putting in the new garden and so much more. And I love being active and being outside and using my body as a healthy senior.
Yeah, absolutely, Karen. And you have totally defied all aging. Feel like you're reverse aging. It's irritating me, but I'm happy for you because I see pictures of you. You look so great. Your skin is great. And, I wanted to speak about that athlete side because for a lot of years, I worked out at a gym called Full Throttle in Dallas, Texas. And Life had sponsored some of the kettlebell champions. And I mean, they were going to Russia, they were traveling all over the world and competing at a very high level. And not only did the Body Heat Sports Rub add such benefit for them, but they were drinking Aloe Life internally with the aloe juice concentrates, but they were also using your skin gel. If you could only imagine, if anybody out there is listening and they're a CrossFit athlete, they're lifting the bars, they're doing bench press, they're using anything that has to do with their hands, like a kettlebell, even pickleball, which has taken the world by storms, take a good look at your hands afterwards because they're really beat up. And a lot of people don't know what to do with that. I really recommend, Karen, if somebody's dealing with that, the Aloe Life Skin Gel. Boy, you have had tons of testimonials on that one.
I couldn't agree with you more, Kelly. And we're the only company in Aloe that's actually done our own wound study, which was documented in 1997 at the largest wound care conference in Texas. They had never seen anything like it. But aloe is unique. It's the #1 herbal superfood on the planet.
Yeah, it's great. And stick with us through the entire show. If I know Karen like I do, she's going to let you know how, with placing an order, you can get the book Gift of Nature that actually went over that wound study and had pictures in it. So stick with us. If you get lost along the way, please visit the weekly highlight page at foreveryoungradio.com. So check out the past shows, especially, like I said, if you're new, Energy and Aloe, that's episode 533. We reviewed the 5 factors causing fatigue and why Aloe Life is so supportive. It's really worth listening to. Again, foreveryoungradio.com. You can learn more about Karen Masterson Cook and click over and learn about these wonderful products we're highlighting from Aloe Life. Be back. Stay with us.
If you're having to stretch every dollar a little further these days, you're not alone. At Kyolic, we've got some tips, free samples, and coupons to help you keep costs down. Go to kyolic.com/radio for yours. With a budget-conscious diet and smart supplement shopping, you can navigate higher prices while maintaining your physical and financial health. Look for multifunctional supplements like Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract. Kyolic offers formulas to support cholesterol, blood pressure, circulation, blood sugar balance, stress relief, and more for men and women. Aged Garlic Extract is backed by clinical studies that have shown it to provide many cardiovascular and immune health benefits. To help you stay healthy on a budget, get free Kyolic samples and in-store coupons on our website. Go to kyolic.com/radio. That's KYOLIC.com/radio. Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract formulas are available at natural health retailers and online.
Feeling stressed and unfocused lately? You might be deficient in DHA, an essential omega-3. DHA makes up half the fat in your brain and eyes, and without it, entire health systems crumble. Thankfully, there's an easy solution. Orlo Nutrition provides active omega-3s in the polar lipid form for up to 3 times better absorption than fish oil. You'll get all the benefits of the omega-3's EPA and DHA in a smaller pill without that fishy burp. These active omegas get straight to work supporting your healthy focus, attention, vision, and so much more. Orlo is the future of nutrition. Algae-based omega-3s and nutrition solutions that are better absorbed for better efficacy and that are better for the planet. Visit orlonutrition.com today. That's ORLO nutrition.com. Listeners of Forever Young qualify for an exclusive 20% discount at orlonutrition.com. Just use the code FOREVER at checkout. Orlo Nutrition, because nutrition shouldn't be an either-or.
Welcome back, listeners. Again, talking with great friend of the show, Karen Masterson Cook, clinical nutritionist. If you're new to the program, this is our 6th new show on Forever Young Radio, focusing on answering the questions of why Aloe Life and how aloe helps soothe and support people dealing with pain in the body. It's a very big topic, pain and aloe. Again, Karen, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate the topic. I was so impressed on that topic of pain because so many people are dealing with that. It's a very huge category these days. And it may even take two shows to cover this stuff and how much Aloe Life Aloe is specifically supportive when pain strikes anywhere in the body. Karen, why is that?
Oh, I think you're totally right. It's a very, very big topic. Um, and there's three different natural pain relievers in the aloe plant that really help when pain strikes. Many people do consider aloe for sunburns, right?
Hmm.
Bug bites, impurities, injuries, plus skin renewal, as we've been talking about. And many also take the aloe daily for digestive issue pain. Yet each aloe on the market is made very differently, with many watered down. Some taste just like water, as you know, Kelly, and won't support health, as we're sharing about today. Aloe Life concentrates are therapeutic. They're so much fun to take, soothing the pain that comes in the body, including skin health to the next level because it's not watered down. It's a concentrated line, 4 times, 25 pounds of leaves in every quart, and also not over-processed. We talk about that so you know, because people don't know till you know. So the aloe still contains the over 100 critical actives from the plant, including pain relievers, infection fighters, anti-inflammatory agents, growth factors for renewing the skin, and even human immunity factor, the highest of any of the aloes, Kelly. You know this. See why I love Aloe Life Aloe Concentrate? It truly is an herbal medicine chest for the whole family, and lots of science behind it too, Kelly. You took
Yeah.
the Aloe Life Concentrate for
Yeah.
years, right?
I started taking Aloe Life in 2003. It worked for me when I was dealing with my ulcerative colitis, and that was many years ago. And I did not have anything to really understand why that was happening to me. I didn't understand what was going in to my body. But then I found Aloe Life and I found you. And not only did you start counseling me, but kind of, sending me down the journey of what I need. But I took the Aloe Life Cherry Berry. That's where I started. And it was amazing to feel the difference that I had in my life. I do take still to this day an ounce as needed, as preventatively per day because of the benefits that I get of the allergies concentrates. But I don't have ulcerative colitis anymore, which is pretty amazing because you have people out there who can't put the pieces together and get it together. So why I continue to drink aloe is those great benefits of aloe life, and especially during those hot summer days, the electrolytes, the trace minerals it contains. I can really feel the energy, which is great because, as you know, Karen, I'm someone that can't handle caffeine. So I'm always on the lookout for a more natural way to get that energy. So again, in 2003, prior to using Aloe Life, I wasn't doing too good. I was overweight, tired all the time, had severe digestive issues, thyroid issues, low energy, candida. And I was even unaware, Karen, that I had gluten intolerance, which you know my story, but I just wanted to share it with the listeners. And thank you to Aloe Life, I was able to get the pieces together. I've lived a very active and healthy life now for the past 21 years. And, God has been very kind to me. And I'm grateful for the people that have been placed in my life and the wonderful wand of heaven, Aloe Life and aloe vera.
Oh, your story really, I just speaks to so many, Kelly, that are struggling with weight right now. And many clinics have started adding aloe to their healthier weight programs because it works so well.
The foundation that the Aloe Life helped me with the digestion. I mean, I was a constipated kid. I had major digestive issues as a kid, and I don't think my parents knew I had gluten intolerance, nor did I, or other digestive problems. I had ear infections. I had a ton of different things going on in my body. And then I found out I had autoimmune conditions. And once I was able to know the path of what I was dealing with and then implement this great high quality, like you said, 25 pounds of leaves and one bottle. That's insanity. Not many products are doing that, but it made me not only feel better physically, Karen, but mentally. I felt like I had the cobwebs and the brain fog that was being able to be lifted because I was young. I was in my young 20s. I was working long hours. I wanted to build a career and a family, but I wasn't taking care of my health.
Oh, you did so excellent, Kelly. And, weight has been an ongoing challenge for most Americans. And the COVID-19 years fast forwarded all the big obesity epidemic. upwards to 70% of people living with obesity in our country. And it increased. This is the cause, friends. It increased over 60 major diseases in people. So if you don't feel well, you've got a lot of company,
Yep.
including autoimmune. And I picked this topic for us to focus on, but because natural pain relief, applying health and aloe versus using excessive pharmaceutical drugs are in the news because there's been a rise in autoimmune. And an MD specialist, pain specialist in Pennsylvania, tells of the current pain crisis since COVID 2020, 2024. It's affecting almost 60% of adults, younger too, 45 to 65 plus, suffering with uncontrollable pain. And it's horrid with this constant rise in overdosing on legal pains. Even death. The experts are saying there's a need for more drug-free methods to reduce pain instead of opioids and cortisone for bowel disease. And this MD actually mentioned targeting methods for reducing autoimmune conditions. Isn't that great? My
Yeah.
specialty. And,
Yes.
and that has skyrocketed from 80 friends to 130 different autoimmune conditions. That's where the body's attacking itself, as with IBS, including diabetes, which can bring with it a lot of pain. And it's factor in the inability to lose weight as well, along with, as Kelly mentioned, a sluggish thyroid and adrenal exhaustion. No stress on this planet, right? No
Yeah.
stress. Okay. Health is truly our greatest wealth, yet we have to apply it daily, friends. Just following Kelly's 80-20 rule is a really good guideline, including exercise. You
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
became an exercise freak, and it really
I
paid off. You cheated death.
I did. Yeah, I did. According to my MD, I sure did because I wasn't feeling good at the time. So I wasn't exercising, but I had been an athlete my entire life. I had been a tennis player, all of these great stuff. And then I entered the workforce and boom, all of my life fell apart in a way when it came to my health. But Karen, we're foodies. We've always been foodies. And that was the interesting part, because after I was able to change the way I was eating and using your methods as a really good example. And boy, to this day, I get a lot of recipes that I incorporate in our family from your book, Beyond Gluten Intolerance. So I
Woohoo!
hope, I hope people will go and check that out. But yes, along with nutrition and getting my digestion working, along with aloe and the exercise, I did have that weight transformation. I'm a different person this day. I've managed my weight all these years. I've been able to reduce the stress, and it really affected my health positively that I could share with our listeners or other people that we deal with in the day to day. I wanted to just mention one thing, Karen. I know we didn't plan to talk about it, but there's this show on Netflix. It's a movie. It's called Painkiller. Please go and watch it because a lot of people who've never taken medications, maybe they hurt their back or their neck, they're prescribed these opioids. And it's just a stories of these people who just were listening what their doctor told them to do and then lost pretty much their life, their family because of the overuse of opioids. So for me, Karen, I think God has put this plant on this earth to be able to help people in every single capacity that it can. And I'm blessed that you're here with me today to share this stuff.
Oh, I love it too, Kelly. It's just really being a spokesperson for health. And the tough study, if I can just share, the tough study is really an excellent one to show how people just don't know how important their digestion really plays. They seem to rely more on heredity.
Yep. Exactly. And we got about a minute before we go to break, Karen. So maybe let me just gonna tell some people how to learn more about you. And then when we come back to the break, I really want to talk about that because that had 77,000 participants. And that's one of the biggest studies I've ever seen out there. So if we could take a little time and stretch our legs with it, I think the listeners can really get great value out of it.
Sounds wonderful. Yes.
All right. Well, great listeners. So go and check out a few things. I want you to do your homework over the break. Go to this wonderful website. It's aloelife.com. That's ALOE life.com. There's an educational section, there's a blog, there's recipes, there's so many great things that you can learn. And I highly encourage you to check out the letter from the founder. That would be our great friend of the show, Karen Masterson Cook, and see her picture and understand why I want to age as well as Karen has aged and follow her practical tips. You can learn a lot. Again, she has shared so much of her life and her help with people all across the globe. Again, if you're working out, you can't remember that. We've put all of this great information at foreveryoungradio.com on our weekly highlight page. And please feel free to share the show with your friends and family because so many people can be benefited by this program. We'll be right back from the break. More to talk on the Tough Study with good friend of the show, Karen Masterson-Cook.
Do you have a health plan in place so you can start having a healthier outlook? Many of us are struggling with low immune function, digestive upset, decreased energy, skin issues, and many other challenges. So why not get started on a healthier path today with aloe vera? Aloe vera contains many vitamins and minerals that are vital for proper growth and function of all body systems. There's a big difference in aloe products. Since 1991, Aloe Life has been dedicated to developing only the best quality aloe vera products at the best price. By producing a whole leaf juice concentrate that contains more value from the natural occurring actives and only uses certified organic leaves in all 17 products. Support for digestion, detoxification, immune response, energy, and skin health. Do something good for yourself and visit aloelife.com. That's aloelife.com and use the code HEALTH20 for 20% off your first order. Also available at health food stores nationwide and Amazon. With Aloe Life, being healthy never tasted so good. aloelife.com.
It takes guts to get through this political season. To keep your gut and digestive tract in top form, cast your vote today for Dr. Ohhira's Probiotics, the clear choice of health professionals worldwide. A superior probiotic formula. Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are uniquely fermented to include prebiotics, the culture medium that provides food to the probiotics, as well as postbiotics, the organic nutrients that result from the fermentation process. Most other probiotics available today do not contain pre- or postbiotics and enter your body empty-handed. But Dr. Ohhira's probiotics travel with their full pre- and postbiotic systems, providing the diversity of flora that creates and nourishes the environment in your gut for better and longer-term results. Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are ready to go to work for you immediately. Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are available at Sprouts, Natural Grocers, Vitamin Shoppe, Whole Foods, and other natural health retailers nationwide. Also available online.
Welcome back, listeners. Hope that you're learning so much about the journey of my relationship with Karen Masterson-Cook and Aloe Life. So again, please implement different things in your life and be a health advocate for yourself. Karen, again, wonderful show today. I know before we went to the break, you were going to share with our listeners all about that remarkable Tough study that came out. And please share more. It was one of the largest comprehensive studies, I believe.
It absolutely was. It had 77,000 doctors and nurses, including my mother. It was quite a surprise to find out she, as an RN, was in the study, and they had to turn in clippings of their fingernails and hair samples along with, track what they were eating, any supplements and drugs they were taking. And after 30 years, it made so much sense when they confirmed that there's 3 factors that actually cause disease. Skipping meals, number 1, the diet. Number 2, the people who developed disease had poor digestion. Low hydrochloric acid in the stomach was critically deficient, absolutely missing with many people, with no mention, you're going to be surprised, of enzymes and probiotics at this point. For the mouth and the stomach, friends, start digestion and absorption of the foods eaten. It's the first step to digestion. And 3, toxicity from pharmaceutical drugs that doctors keep piling onto folks, plus the toxicity of our environment, right? With all the fires going on, including pollution on every level in our water, food, and air, friends. So a need for supplementing, even with a healthy diet in the 21st century, requires these extra nutrients that they found missing. And the good news is they found that after reviewing the participants, that when they supplied the missing nutrients they found that matched up with diseases, the diseases lessened and lessened. Many cleared up completely, cause and effect. And that's what supplementing is all about, friends. Living healthier, eating healthy foods, and taking important core nutrients to look and feel our very best.
But I want to ask you a question, Karen, because I think we get this a little bit often, and tell us more on it. But how does the aloe concentrate by Aloe Life really fit into the regeneration of the body? Is there a stimulation that happens? Can you share more on that for them?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked
Yeah.
because it's a good question right now. Is that the body responds to health? That's what the tough study proved with these 77,000 people. Okay, you can't
Yep.
deny. And it was the Mediterranean diet. Okay, so, that is great for IBS and so much more, friends, just low on whole grains. And I'm blessed to know that there is a difference in aloe. And when you use a quality aloe like Aloe Life, it is classed as an herbal bitter. And when that stimulates the digestion, that's what helps the flow of the hydrochloric acid that Tufts pointed to that was missing, with the development of disease required as the first step to digestion and so much more. So the regeneration happens when we can supply the nutrients to the body to build it up and then support the detoxification cycle, which gets the waste out. We'll talk about a little later. And then that allows for the renewal. You actually can, and it shows with different longevity studies that we can reverse disease if we give the body the opportunity. Isn't that fun?
People, I think, are reaching for different things that are trends. Aloe Life and aloe vera products are not a trend. You've been around since what, 1996, 1991? What? I believe since 1991.
1991, yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, you're
34
not
years.
yeah, you're not a trend, you should be trending because of all the great things that are happening, but again, all of the great people that have been helped, Karen, if you could just share some of the studies that keep mounting from the US and abroad on healthier blood sugar and quality aloe, I think that would be very helpful for the listeners as well.
Yes, and I just wanted to finish up the Aloe Life Juice concentrates or tablets make it easy to really
Mhm.
start for families, providing 75% herbal nutrition and 25 different phytonutrients from the aloe help to do the rebuilding, the detoxing, and allow for the renewal. It's not just one
Yeah.
thing like vitamin C that's really important. Yes, the studies have exploded. There's over 3,000 studies now on therapeutic support of a quality aloe for hundreds of different health issues. And there's 9 repeatable studies on diabetes. So important to get a good understanding of our blood sugar, friends, and the improvement. And as mentioned, diabetes falls into the autoimmune category. And it takes a healthy pancreas to complete all of its critical functions of the body. People don't understand their physiology for wellness, including it produces digestive enzymes, the pancreas. It actually produces hormones. And people go, oh, my hormones are acting up, or this or that,
Wow.
and healthy blood sugar because it manufactures adequate insulin, which, friends, is required to create energy from our food. We talked about it that last show, and improve circulation to the feet, legs, and brain for body wellness, along with vitamin B's and E, definitely the core nutrients, the way we were designed for excellence. That people need to stay alive and support all of our glands with essential fatty acids because when you focus on diabetes support, okay, the whole body benefits with, from fatigue, the skin, ulcers, mental and body decline, and sadly, often it's a precursor diabetes to developing cancer and cardiovascular disease as well, which unfortunately is really ticking up. So if
Yeah.
interested, do some homework like Kelly was talking about. Go to the National Institute of Health.gov website, National Institute of Health.gov website, and insert aloe or acetyl mannose, one of the many amazing actives in the aloe plant, especially the species Alobarbodendus that Aloe Life harvests, testing much higher in human immunity factor and all the extra perks that it brings. And that's why you don't want to settle with just taking drugs. They're limited. They
Yeah.
may keep you alive longer, yet let's aim higher for supporting the whole body for optimum health and all that that brings. Set our goals, keeping sugar down, nutrition up, and joining the healthy bunch with
Yeah.
healthy pancreas for healthier blood sugar and energy. Isn't that fun to learn?
It is fun to learn. I think a lot of people are dealing with blood sugar issues out there and they don't really understand it. So I love that we're talking about all of these. I know you wanted to also share that there's also been more reputable studies. If you wanted to talk about that a little bit, Karen.
Well, yes, there's many studies. I just wanted to say that the repeatable studies on supporting blood sugar with diabetes pointed to the trace minerals, vanadium and molybdenum from the aloe plant itself. And we've tested the aloe life products, they're in it. And no wonder
Wow.
people get results with their energy and blood sugar. And other natural anti-inflammatory actives called phytosterols. There's a lot to talk about, friend, and also supports digestion, IBS, skin issues, and even allergy and achy joints respond to these phytosterols. I really do like being a healthy senior, and this is for kids and adults of any age. Even pets can take Aloe Life Aloe, 100% safe. The fasting blood glucose significantly came down. Okay, this is more closer to the normal, okay, 120, but also the important hemoglobin A1C marker reduced significantly. We've talked about on that past shows. And with the cardiovascular disease concern, India did a beautiful study on blood sugar, including fiber, which also lowered the negative LDL and raised the HDL positive. My cardiologist asks me all the time how I do it, how I keep my cholesterol so healthy. And I just say Aloe Life, and he chuckles.
It's definitely something that has made a major improvement in my life, the listener's life. There's a lot of people who still listen. I wanted to just share with you, I have a video editor and an audio editor, and he's worked for me a few years. He was editing the last show we did, and he goes, Kelly, I ordered some of that Aloe Life. I think it'll be really helpful for my little daughter, Sophia, who is 5 years old and dealing with different immune issues or things like that. So, with being back to school, I know people are starting to deal with the immune issue. Please, if you're going to incorporate something for your children, do this. Put something like Aloe Life into their morning smoothie or something like that. Karen, you've been able to do that very great with your grandkids, and your daughters have implemented that. But I just wanted to point that out before we went to break, because I think the little ones bring something home to the parents and the grandparents. And if we're not all on the same thing, it often can be a challenge. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of autoimmune. It's almost like 80% of the population with children, along with adults. It seems to have ticked up because of all the antibiotic overuse. Yes. And the
Mhm.
other study that you were hinting at is the bioavailability study, which I absolutely love, love, love.
Listeners, please continue to stay with us. Aloe Life has been a great partner in health for this radio show since we've been on air in 26 years. Regardless if Karen had been on the show, I have always recommended for everybody to incorporate such a quality aloe into their life for their entire family. But again, aloelife.com, or if you have questions, you can give them a call, 1 800 414 ALOE. That's 1 800 414 ALOE. We'll be right back after the break. Stick with us.
Collagen accounts for 30% of your body's protein. It provides structure, support, and strength to your skin, muscles, bones, and connective tissues. Collagen is what keeps our skin from sagging, giving us a plump, youthful look. It also provides amino acids that can be used to build hair and help fight damage to hair follicles. Revive by Bright Core Nutrition combines 5 types of collagen with the moisturizing power of hyaluronic acid and biotin to heal and nourish your skin, hair, and nails. Scientific studies have shown that collagen stimulates cartilage growth, providing support for the growth and repair of cartilage tissues, as well as relieve joint inflammation and pain. Heal your body from the inside out. Discover your fountain of youth today with Revive from Bright Core Nutrition. Visit us at tryrevivenow.com or call today at 888-958-5331 and see what Revive can do for you. That's 888-958-5331.
Nothing feels better than a good night's sleep, but unfortunately many people just aren't waking up feeling refreshed and recharged. Lots of things can affect our sleep patterns, so we have to make sure we are supporting the body. Sleep Health by Emerald Laboratories offers support to fall asleep and stay asleep, along with promoting nighttime calmness and relaxation. Sleep Health by Emerald Laboratories contains suntheanine, which is clinically proven to help promote deeper, better quality sleep without residual drowsiness. Sleep Health also contains melatonin in a therapeutic dose, shown in studies to reduce restlessness and daytime fatigue, passion flower to promote natural relaxation, and European lemon balm to help relax the brain and promote sleep. If counting sheep isn't working for you, try supporting the body with science-based ingredients.
The Emerald Labs line of products can be found at Vitamin Shop, Sprouts, and other health stores nationwide, or you can learn more at emeraldlabs.com. Emerald, the additive-free company. That's emeraldlabs.com. Let's take a moment to dive into the abundant ways that functional mushrooms can help support your health, vitality, and longevity. Tap into the immune-supporting powers of reishi, referred to in traditional Chinese medicine as the mushroom of immortality. Boost cognitive health with the mighty lion's mane. Use tremella for glowing skin and hair. Or try cordyceps to kick your energy and stamina up a notch. Real Mushrooms is backed by over 50 years of mushroom growing experience. Their mushroom extracts are produced from 100% organic mushrooms with verified levels of the important beta-glucans and no grain fillers. With a commitment to transparency and quality that has garnered more than 20,000 five-star reviews, as well as support from over 2,000 health practitioners who trust Real Mushrooms' level of quality with their patients. Unearth nature's best-kept secrets for multifunctional benefits. Visit realmushrooms.com. Use the code FOREVER30 to receive 30% off your first purchase with Real Mushrooms.
Welcome back, listeners. Again, hope you're enjoying our conversation today. I know Karen and I get really excited because we're allomaniacs. I think once you've seen such a benefit in your own life and the people around you, it's hard not to be able to want to share these things. Now, Karen, it was really interesting. I think all of the information that you shared was really great news for many of the listeners and many of us, but many people are unaware that they're even living with diabetes. They're just feeling tired all the time, and generally maybe they have more pain in the extremities and they're stuck at that heavier weight. What can you kind of add to that, Karen, if you don't mind?
In fact, can I share a quick phone call on this subject? As mentioned on past shows, AlloLife gets the calls from happy customers.
Yes, share away.
Yes. Both kids and adults even drinking the delicious flavors, as you started, of orange papaya and cherry berry, 20% real fruit juice in the base of the therapeutic Aloe Gold. Like the happy senior that called us from back east and asked me if AlloLife sells aloe for diabetes. I said, absolutely not, of course not. And he proceeded to share that he had bought the orange papaya AlloLife for his heartburn, and that cleared it up. And after his second bottle, his nurse had to lower his insulin because his glucose was coming down for the first time in so many years, closer to normal. I know, I talked to him myself. I never get tired of hearing from customers, and lots of reviews too online. In fact, all of our products, are very, very popular, all 17 of them, including our FiberMate, which is a wonderful help for people with slow bowels.
I did want to mention, doesn't aloe make water more like wetter to have it more maybe absorb faster in the body due to those minerals? Can you share with us a little bit on that?
Yes, Aloe Gold and any of the aloe concentrates are athletes' favorite to put in their workout water because it increases their stamina and performance. And with the body requiring 70% water by design, it's critical, friends, to hydrate for energy, regulate weight, and decrease pain from A to Z, including gout, which is really common, and headaches. You've got to drink more water. In fact, the cherry berry, as you were mentioning, is a favorite for people because it has natural cherry juice and cranberry juice, which is really therapeutic in the body as well. And on the topic of absorption for people and all mammals, even pets, the other significant study which illustrates aloe's golden action classed as an herbal bitter is the bioavailability study that rounds out why aloe vera is the #1 herbal superfood of 40 countries, not just the US. The results of antioxidants that multitask in the body improving close to 300% better absorption of vitamin E when taken with the quality aloe, 200% better absorption, and this is into plasma by vitamin C and B12, which is very challenging to digest and absorb and needed for mental health and more, became timed release when taken by these humans into the body for healthier and happier rest of your life. Truly a medicine plant, as Kelly calls it, a wand of heaven, as you like it, for the whole family.
Yeah, absolutely. I do believe that. I do call it that. And I'm grateful that it made its way into my life. But I want to talk about something, Karen, and this is something I wish I would have been able to ask you when I was an 8-year-old child. And it's
Mm.
about how constipation affects health symptoms and acute pain in the body. What's the correlation, if any, there?
Oh, Kelly, I'll tell you, with so many people hurting, they need to know this, that if you do not have regularity, you're going to hurt more, on every level. Okay. Whether it's more headaches, more gut aches, more pain aches, it doesn't matter. And as you are able to regain your regularity, even drinking the daily aloe, it's been wonderful for that, or our advanced program we'll talk about briefly, you will find that not only will the pain come down, but body function goes up because it's reducing inflammation. Just think, the body has to fight against sometimes over 50 pounds of old fecal matter in the GI tract. And that just causes, all the organs to slow down, the liver and the lymph system. So it's a very important process to get the waste out of the body. I saw that in my clinic years at the Livingston Clinic with our patients. They would all take home enema kits and sometimes get professional colonics, even dealing with advanced cancer, and the pain comes down. Seeing is believing, regardless of each diagnosis, reducing pain and symptoms, supporting health, allowed the body to really, truly renew itself. And friends, I've witnessed the value of choosing a healthier path with one of the herbal shortcuts from Aloe Life Daily concentrates, and even our special advanced formulas, such as the Detox Plus concentrate by Aloe Life, is 100% safe with 10 herbal extracts, milk thistle, pardiarco, burdock, and more in a base of the aloe. I love this. It gives me so much stamina and I feel better and better. And if I'm fighting a virus, plenty of those to go around. It's Detox Plus formula with the Aloe Gold and the companion product Fibermate, which together makes a winning team for cleansing along with non-grain fibers. It's gluten-free, like eating apples, as an example. The Fibermate is a perfect cleansing, non-irritating product partner. Both products are 25 years on the market, Kelly, supporting detox and regularity of everything, the lymphatics, lungs, colons, and skin. It's one of my husband's favorite products, and it even supports the butyric acid cycle we've talked about on other shows. The Fibermate product is easy to swallow by Aloe Life, and it's very popular for children and adults.
Karen, I wanted to just ask one quick question and then we have a couple minutes to wrap up. What makes the difference of a good quality aloe? I've noticed all the years I've taken Aloe Life, it almost looks like pickle juice. It has this brown, rich, taste, but some of the ones I see in the market look clear like water. I couldn't imagine it has those vital polysaccharides and those nutrients we've been covering.
Well, Kelly, that's such a good question. Visually, you can actually tell the Aloe Life products by the color of the product. It's a beautiful dark golden yellow of the aloe gold, and even the flavors have that beautiful golden sheen to it because that comes from not over refining or over filtering the product. And then the taste is very refreshing. It doesn't taste yucky. It tastes like, to me, like a tomato juice with a bite, not offensive. Just within 5 seconds to 45 days, it really gets busy. You get results. And that's where people think, I think I feel better. I think my digestion feels better. I'm gonna just keep taking this very weak product that states water on the label. So check the label out. You won't see any water added in the ingredients. In fact, we actually gently remove water 4 to 6 times, Kelly, and that's why you get this very herbally delicious taste, or if you need an entry aloe of the delicious cherry berry or orange papaya, or the detox is delicious. It's got lemon and lime and makes a great detox team with our fiber mate to feel your very, very best.
Absolutely. And thanks, Karen, for joining me with such good and usable information. Please, listeners, go and check out this website. It's aloelife.com, ALOE life.com. Really the best buy and leaders in quality aloe. You heard Karen since 1991. They've been on out there in the market helping people, helping families. And truly, there is something for everybody. And friends, Aloe Life has a great educational blog on their beautiful website about topics of healthier weight, digestion, skin health, and more, plus a store locator by zip code. Put that in. You can kind of see if you want to buy locally. But for those of you who want to buy at aloelife.com, please use the code HEALTH20. That's health20. I wanted to remind everybody they're doing 50% off their certified organic daily greens. It's packed with fruits, vegetables. It's the number one value on the market. There's a free giveaway, the Gift of Nature handbook for the first 30 customers. And that includes the recent aloe research and 39 protocols. Easy reading, yet a super value worth its weight in gold. And that's free with your order for the first 30 people. So remember, use the code HEALTH20. You get 50% off the certified organic daily greens, and you can get an additional 20% discount when ordering the aloe juice concentrates, the fiber mate we covered today, the skin gel. So make sure that you check these products out. And if you have any questions whatsoever, they are there to help you. That number is 1-800-414-ALOE. And if you prefer to buy at the store level, Aloe Life products are also available across the country at Natural Grocers, Sprouts, Whole Foods, Clark's, Mother's, and Amazon partners as well. Karen, wonderful show today.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. Listeners, go and check out that episode 533 if you want to learn more about Karen Masterson Cook and the wonderful podcast that we've done together. Hope you have a happy and healthy week. See you next time.